One of the priorities Bishop William Byrne wrote about in his recent pastoral letter is youth ministry, saying the youth are not the future of the church, but a critical part of the church right now. The bishop celebrated Mass and got to know more than 150 young people from throughout the diocese during a recent Youth Day. Carolee McGrath was there and prepared this report.
The sun was shining and the Holy Spirit was certainly present at Our Lady of the Blessed Sacrament Parish in Westfield, where more than 160 teens gathered for the Diocesan Youth Day. The morning began with Mass, celebrated by Bishop Byrne.
You are his beloved son or his beloved daughter, and he's got a plan for you.
Youth from across the diocese took part in the event, which also included faith talks, Eucharistic adoration, the rosary, and lunch. The conference was supposed to be held last fall, but was delayed due to the pandemic. All of the necessary state and diocesan safety precautions were adhered to.
It wasn't that I wanted it. I think the Holy Spirit wanted it. He knew our young people needed to get together and to learn more about the Lord and to make new friends with him and with each other. And we needed this so bad. And we were able to do it completely safely. And so we said, let's make this happen. Let's have adoration. Let's have great talks. Let's have Mass together. And the Lord provided us with a magnificent day.
Bishop Byrne was joined by Father Dan Pokolic, the pastor of Our Lady of the Blessed Sacrament Parish, as well as several other priests from the diocese. The theme of the conference was Look to Christ.
I thought it was really nice, good experience to finally see the bishop up close. Pretty cool thing to actually experience. And it's really cool to see others here for the same reason and gathering for God.
And let's be honest, God is fun, so of course, games were part of the lineup. Megan Belarjan and her husband Dan Belarjan, the superintendent of Catholic schools, helped organize the event, as did Lisa Soloyo, longtime youth minister at St. Elizabeth's in Ludlow.
You had said something to the kids, in one of the little bits that you did, that Jesus has you here for a reason. So, is that, do you really feel like that's true?
I absolutely do. I absolutely do. Any retreat that we give, we've given a lot over the years, but it's absolutely, he wants them there. He desired them to be there. For what reason? They'll know in their hearts, but absolutely. There are, as Bishop said, there are no coincidences.
Anyone who has kids or works with kids knows that it can often be a tough sell to tell them, hey, you're going to Mass today, you're going to adoration, and you're praying the rosary. But the kids we interviewed said that they were happy to be here, happy to be praying together, especially after the year they've had being so restricted by the pandemic.
That loss of social connection has honestly for me made me drift a bit from God. So I felt like it was my responsibility to come here and to have that reconnection with God in some way.
Tanya Dang, along with Jordan Cow, attended with their youth group from St. Paul the Apostle Parish in Springfield.
Personally, the youth group has changed my perspective on religion a lot. Because of my youth group, I was able to dive deeper into my spiritual side. And just having my friends do that with me is just really empowering spiritually. And through that, I was able to find a new relationship with God and something that I will treasure for the rest of my life.
Ron Soloyo led the praise and worship music for Mass and Eucharistic adoration. Teens also had an opportunity to go to confession.
Why'd you come?
I always find these kind of things really invigorating. Just being surrounded by a lot of other kids who are also faithful.
Faithful and happy to be back, worshiping Christ together. Reporting for Reel to Reel, I'm Carolee McGrath.